On that night, an engine with its train was heading downhill. Everything was going well until they saw a red signal. The engine braked hard, but the passenger cars pushed the engine off the bridge. Many people cried for help, but by the time help came, the passengers were dead and the engine was destroyed. Every October, people will tell you that when the moon is full, they've seen the engine. Either in the canyon or the mountains, it haunts every October.
Declare it on the dotted line. Let Philadelphia freedom ring and patriotic voices sing. Red, white, and blue, never give up. You represent America. Hoping and praying for a brighter day. I listen to my heart and I obey. How can I see it any other way? I'm looking at life with my own eyes.
After the encounter of the ghost in the desert, everything was back to normal. Well, sort of. Ty and Kevin were pushing a short goods train, but the trucks were bored and decided to misbehave. "Let's break away," said one of the trucks. "No, you don't." The coupling snapped between the truck's coupler and Ty's coupler. On, faster, faster," they shouted. The trucks were going faster and faster. Dustin and Dana were waiting for them to pass, but all they see were trucks going faster and faster. They reached the bridge and the last truck derailed, which caused the whole train to derail. Kevin and Ty came to see the mess. "We didn't check the company before we went. This is probably our fault, but mostly it was those trucks. Mr. Sikowitz and that other controller are going to be annoyed," said Ty's driver. Mr. Sikowitz was cross at Ty and "You two are going to work in the yards until I can trust you again," said Mr. Sikowitz. Danny, Logan, and Megan laughed about Ty and Kevin's dilemma. "The trucks broke away from you because you are stupid. They'll come back to life and they'll haunt you for life," teased Danny. "And who says you aren't afraid of ghosts?" snapped Chase. "Ghosts. Things that'll go bump in the night. Crap," said Logan. "I'll tell you a story that'll make you spook. Once upon a time, an engine with the passenger train was heading to a station. The driver and the engine saw a red signal, and the driver tried to apply the brakes. The bridge was broken. but the engine lost control. It fell into a river below and it dragged the engine away. They see the engine in that bridge trying to cross the other side, but it never reaches the other side.
So how do you think of that? Asked Zoe. Ghosts are not real, replied Megan. Never mind them, Kevin and Ty. They'll be scared when they see a real ghost,
said Sam. Andy, Mackay, and Freddie were shunting freight cars for Danny, Logan, and Megan to take. As Andy was shunting freight cars, Tori was singing Freak the Freak Out behind Andy. She shot forward and
Freak out!
Andy jumped, causing him to damage some freight cars. Ow! What the fuck is that for? I was going to see if you're going to get scared, said Tori. Huh, Andy is freaking scared, teased Danny. Danny, shut up. Just let me decouple these freight cars, replied Andy. Wow, I didn't even know you were that scared, said Jade. Jade, just shut up. No one even cares, said Andy. Mackay, Andy, and Freddie finally finished shunting, and Danny, Logan, and Megan took it to the yards. Their driver's plan was to cross over the small iron bridge. Pah, nothing is scary over here. They're just making up stories, said Logan. They arrived, but the other train was taking so long and it hadn't arrived yet. Come on, when can I go? How long is that train taking? Asked Danny. The train is late is because due to high traffic, answered Danny's driver. The crew knew it was working because Danny, Megan, and Logan kinda looked nervous. The train finally came and Danny, Logan, and Megan coupled up. Then they left as night fell. Danny blew his horn, and it echoed through the canyon. As Danny reached on the main line, he heard a whistle. Driver, put on the brakes. Okay, why? Did you hear something? Questioned the driver. Driver, I swear, I heard that. We're not sure. It doesn't sound like Curly nor Sam. Anyway, there shouldn't be any trains tonight besides us. Danny looked ahead and saw something coming towards him. The driver thought they were dreaming, but for Danny it looked like a steam engine and a few passenger cars. Then as it came, it disappeared. Holy shit, I saw a ghost!
Whoa, 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 slow down, said the driver. Oh my god, run! That ghost is going to get us! Yelled Danny. Danny was going really fast that he didn't see where he was going. He smashed into a freight train. The next morning, Zoe, Drake, Josh, Dana, and Alexa helped clean the mess. Freight cars were tumbled everywhere. Spooked are ya, Danny? Laughed Andy.
No, don't bring it up, said Danny, scared. Well, my plan worked. At least you knew it was real, said Sam. Danny, Megan, and Logan looked around just to make sure they're safe.